fragrance for today, we have this one right here. Mancera's Cedrat Boise Eau De Parfum. Now there is another iteration, the Cedrat Boise Intense, but I don't have that one. In any case, this fragrance right here is a niche fragrance. It falls into that category that is not necessarily like a fashion house fragrance, right? Where fragrances tend to be a bit more easy to acquire, one, and also just not as experimental, if you will, and off, the wall as a lot of the niche fragrances can be. And this one right here falls into that niche fragrance. So what does it smell like? This fragrance is a woody, is a spicy, and it's a green balm essentially. And it has a similar aspect to fragrances like Paco Rabanne's Pour Homme, for example, also to Lacoste Match Point as well. It is green in those senses that if you have acquired or if you have smelled those other two fragrances, then you kind of know a little bit about what this one is going to smell like. Now the differences between those two and this one is that this one is far more intense, is far more potent, and I would say is not as versatile as the other two, right? So it takes some time to get used to, first of all, niche fragrances as a whole, but this one in particular, I think is one that if you like green fragrances, if you like woody fragrances and citrus fragrances, you'll do great, right? So I would say is one that you could definitely try. But if those fragrances are something that you wear sometimes, but it's not at the top of your scent profiles that you like, then this one might be a bit too much to handle, in my opinion. And it's one that if you overspray, you're definitely going to be, feeling that, especially if you get migraines easily, or if it becomes cloying as well. This one might do that if you overspray. So would I recommend it? I would say if you've already kind of set foot into the niche fragrance category with something like Mancera's Vanille Oud, which I recommend as a first niche fragrance, then yes. But if it's your first niche fragrance, then I might reconsider and find something that's easier to delve into, right? But what do you think? Mancera's Cedrat Boise? Let me know.